Have you ever looked around and thought, why does it feel like everyone else is moving forward and I'm just stuck in the same place? Like, people your age are getting better jobs, starting businesses, moving out, hitting milestones, and meanwhile you're trying your best, but it still feels like you're falling behind. And the worst part? It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you don't care. You do want more out of life, more progress, more stability, more clarity. But no matter how much content you watch or plans you make, nothing really changes. How to break out of it without burning yourself out or pretending you have everything figured out. So first, let's talk about what this actually looks like in real life. Most people think the reason they feel behind is something obvious, like procrastination or lack of discipline or I just need to work harder. You tell yourself things like, I know what I should do. I just keep delaying it. I start things but never stay consistent. I overthink everything and then don't move. And yeah, that stuff is real. Procrastination, inconsistency, overthinking, comparing your life to people online who seem way ahead of you, feeling mentally tired even though you didn't do anything that intense. But here's the thing, those aren't the real problems. They're just symptoms. The deeper issue for most people is unclear direction. If you don't know exactly what you're aiming for, there's no urgency. And without urgency, everything feels optional. You wake up, react to the day, scroll a bit, plan a bit, but nothing really pulls you forward. Another big one? Fear. Just dressed up as laziness. Fear of failing, fear of looking stupid, fear of trying your hardest and still not getting results. So instead of risking that, your brain chooses the safer option, delay. It tells you, I'll do it later, when really, it's just protecting you from disappointment. Then there's something a lot of people don't talk about, identity conflict. You say you want a different life, more freedom, more money, more growth, but your daily habits still match the old version of you. So you're stuck in this in-between state, wanting change, but acting familiar. And on top of that, perfectionism keeps people frozen. You wait until you feel ready, until the plan is perfect, until the timing feels right. But that moment almost never comes. And finally, there's comfort. Not comfort like happiness, comfort like predictability. Your brain would rather keep you safe and familiar than uncomfortable and growing. So when you add all this together, unclear direction, hidden fear, identity conflict, perfectionism, comfort, it makes total sense why you feel behind. Not because you're incapable, but because your mindset and environment are quietly keeping you stuck. And once you see that, breaking out becomes a lot more possible. So once you understand why you feel behind, the next question is obvious. Okay, what do I actually do about it? And this is where a lot of advice goes wrong, because it immediately jumps to do more, grind harder, optimize everything. But if you already feel behind and overwhelmed, adding more pressure just makes you shut down. So instead, let's talk about the bare minimum actions that actually create momentum. First, you need fewer priorities, not more. Most people are trying to improve everything at once. Career, money, health, relationships, skills, all at the same time. That feels productive, but it's the fastest way to stay stuck. Cut it down to 1 to 3 things that actually matter right now. Not forever, just for this season of your life. Focus beats intensity, every time. Next, small actions, done daily. You don't need a massive breakthrough day. You need small, boring actions that you repeat. Motivation comes and goes. Consistency is what changes your identity. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day, done consistently, will beat occasional bursts of I'm finally locked in energy. Now, instead of relying on willpower, build simple structure. Not pressure, structure. Same wake-up time, same window where you work on your priority. One non-negotiable habit you do even on low-energy days. Structure removes the daily debate in your head, and fewer decisions equals more progress. Now let's talk mindset, because action without the right mindset doesn't last. The first shift is a solution-oriented mindset. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what's the next small move I can make? You don't need the whole plan. You just need the next step. Second, progress over perfection. Waiting to feel ready is just another form of procrastination. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. Messy effort builds confidence. Perfect plans don't. Third, responsibility over excuses. This part is uncomfortable but powerful. You might not be where you are because of bad choices alone. Life happens. Circumstances matter. But the moment you take responsibility, you stop feeling powerless. Ownership gives you control again. Finally, support all of this with a few simple habits. Limit comparison, especially online. Most people only show highlights, not the full picture. Reduce distractions, less noise, fewer apps, more focus, and start building identity-based habits. Act like the person you want to become before you fully feel like them, and track your small wins. Momentum doesn't come from massive success. It comes from seeing yourself move forward. That's how you stop feeling behind. Not overnight, but permanently. So if you take anything from this video, let it be this. You don't feel behind because you're lazy, broken, or bad at life. You feel behind because, for a long time, you've been unclear about where you're going, distracted by everything around you, and stuck in patterns that feel comfortable, even when they don't move you forward. And the problem was never time. It was direction. It was consistency. It was waiting for motivation instead of building structure. The good news is, you don't need to flip your life upside down to fix this. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a huge burst of discipline. You don't need to suddenly become a different person overnight. You just need clear focus on what actually matters right now. Small actions you can repeat every day. And a mindset that asks, what's my next move? Instead of, why am I like this? And here's the part most people miss. You're not late. You're early in your awareness. And awareness is the moment where change actually starts. So today, don't try to do everything. Just pick one small action you can take and do it. And if this video helped you feel a little less stuck, a little more clear, or even just understood, you can like the video, subscribe, or leave a comment about what you've been feeling behind on lately. You're not alone in this, and you're not out of time. You're just getting started.